Alright, so it's going to be a rolling start, and the target is P10, so we've got some positions we're going to need to make up.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, not a great start, I had to get out of it. And already, Jesus Christ, I can't see a thing. Oh, I just got it slowed down there. What's going on, guys? My name is Batilio and welcome back to Assetto Corsa Competizione, where today we're going to do a single player race. So last time out in the first video, when it first came out, we did some hot stint mode just to get us all sort of acquainted with the feel of it. Now since then, somebody left a comment on that video that I did that I should wind the force feedback down because it looked like it was clipping. So I've done that. And I'm going to try that out. In addition to that, since the last video, there's also been an update because I think there was a bug where AI cars were stopping out on track because they'd run out of fuel or so prematurely, or something to that extent. So it's good that they've addressed that quickly rather than say, okay, we'll note it down, we'll look into it, and we'll update it when the next build comes out. So that's good to see that they're going to be jolly on the spot when it comes to bug fixes, even in early access. But yeah, so like I said, we're going to do a single player race. So this single player race is going to be a little bit different, however, because we're going to do it in heavy rain, and it's going to be 11 o'clock at night. As you can see, you've got the details on this side here. So it's going to be a 10-minute race, so it should probably equate to maybe 5 or 6 laps potentially, depending on how we do lap time wise. And it's going to be 20 cars on track. The opponent's skill set to 100, and the opponent aggressiveness is set to 90%. Now, I've not fully got that dialed in yet. I'll play around with that just to find my level with the aggressiveness, but you can't go above 100% at this particular point. Whether they add further increments in future versions of the game, I'm not too sure, but yeah, so it should be a fun one. Like I said, and of course we're in the Lamborghini with the Nurburgring because they're the only two options we have. So yeah, without further ado though, let's jump into it, and I'll see you down there on the grid. Okay then, guys, so here we are, back. As you saw, the game crashed when we tried to start it the last time. So yeah, I set it to random grid order, which means we're going to be starting in P14, so plenty of work to do to get a decent finishing position. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be a 10-minute race, so depending on what sort of lap times we get in, it should be around 5 or 6 laps or so. So yeah, without further ado, let's get it started, shall we? Okay then, guys, here we go.
This is a long race session. Watch out and remember that our target is P10. Repeat, position 10. Alright, we have some wet conditions. Remember that curbs are slippery and watch your braking distance.
Alright, so it's going to be a rolling start, and the target is P10, so we've got some positions we're going to need to make up.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, not a great start, I had to get out of it. And already, Jesus Christ, I can't see a thing. Oh, I just got it slowed down there. We've got ourselves up to 11th. Oh, bit of contact. Yeah, it's just so difficult. You can't see a thing. You can barely see the side of the track at some points. Oh, way wide there. Yeah, with the spray this bad, it just makes the idea of trying to figure out braking points and reference points sort of moot because you can't see a thing. You don't have a reference for just a big wall of spray. I've just got to get out of the spray so I can see where I'm going. And see where the track's going. Right, let's see if we can challenge this Ferrari down to turn 1.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Wow, I don't know why the AI were braking so abruptly so early. So that may be something they need to fix. Seeing as their skill level is set to as high as it will go. But we're up into P6. We just need a bit of clear space so we can get in some decent lap times. We've got a Lamborghini challenging another Lamborghini with an Audi just ahead of them. Well, I think this does have a mix of Pro and AM cars, which I think the cars are all identical,
So fast as slow.
but it's just the driver skill that decides whether you're in the Pro or the AM category. Yeah, I don't know why they're braking so early for turn 1. It's just making them, just put them there for the taking, really. Oh, a little bit wide. Yeah, it just tends to feel.
Halfway mark. Keep pushing.
I've noted a few people have said that the original Assetto Corsa just generally feels a bit understeery in terms of its physics model. Oh, okay. It generally feels understeery, and you can definitely feel it through some of these corners. Although, admittedly, I'm not a huge fan of the Nurburgring. And first and second up the road and pretty much gone. We've still got a bit of time to catch up, maybe 3 laps to do it. Ooh, a little bit too deep there. But at least we can see now, which is good. Ooh, a little bit too deep into there. Just wouldn't turn in. We just took a bit too much speed through there. But again, it just seems to be a little bit numb at the front. It doesn't feel like it's the conditions that are causing it. Maybe it's something I have to try and iron out in setup, but because I've not played with any of the setup stuff. Whoa, okay, that was bumpy.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Okay, so what's happened here then?
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
See if we can have a better run through here. I mean, I'm not a fan of this section. I think they sort of ruined the first part of the Nurburgring by adding this bit onto it. I preferred the old one. Especially that corner as well. Never really been able to figure that one out. Oh, we get a bit ragged at the minute. And we're not really making an impression on the guys at front. Oh, and again, we're on the gravel. Oh, maybe I'm just missing turning. I don't know what it is. Oh, that was a better run through there.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Right, so this will probably be the last lap. Bit of a better run through there. We're up by about 4/10 now, half a second, sorry. And we're also in the grass. Oh, I hate that corner as well. It looks a lot quicker than it actually is.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
That was a better run through there as well. We're up by 1.5 seconds already. Up by nearly 2 seconds. Well, we started in 14th. It's been a relatively enjoyable race. And we're going to come across the line to finish in third. And a 209.8. I have no idea if that's any good though. Let me know in the comments, guys, if that's a good lap or not. But there we go, guys. So yeah, nice little. How many laps did we get done? 5 laps. That was all right. So yeah, that was an enjoyable race. It was quite enjoyable. I will say, like I said, the AI seemed to break a little bit too early for turn one, which is a little bit weird. The fastest lap of the race was a 2:08.1, and I did a 2:09.8. So my lap probably wasn't as good as I thought it was, but yeah, like I said, guys, it was an enjoyable race, and I look forward to more of them. But there we go, guys. So that is the end of today's video. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, or would like to see more Assetto Corsa or just general racing content from myself, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments, guys, if you tried it in the wet. What's your fastest lap time in the wet with this level of AI? Or what level of AI are you running? Let me know in the comments, guys. Always happy to hear from you. But once again, guys, thank you everybody so much for watching. Stay cool, and as always, I will catch you in the next video. Peace!